Hello.
Hiya.
I'm Steve. What's your name?
John.
Hi, John. So, you're here with the VAC?
I am here with the VAC. I work for the VAC, the Victorian AIDS Council.
Okay. And obviously, Victorian AIDS Council is in the title.
Yep.
But what are the issues of the day that you're promoting here at Carnival?
Well, it's all about sex, health and well-being. Your sex, health and well-being for the GLBTI community. We do have a focus on HIV and sexual health, generally. But we've got other issues too that we are dealing with. There's political issues, strategic issues, PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis. We're advocating for the access for PrEP, things like that. So there's good political issues.
Blue Truvada pill.
That's right, the magic.
The one that's in the news for all the straight people out there. That's the one that, what's his name? That, you know the guy?
Yeah.
Not Clooney.
Who's the guy?
You know who I'm talking about?
2.5 Men. Yeah.
Suddenly he's made it all famous.
No.
It's like 8 years ago we knew about it.
Yeah. Truvada's been around for a long time.
Truvada, anyway, going back to it.
Yeah. So one of our things on our agenda is PrEP. Having broader access to pre-exposure prophylaxis for the gay community. It's a game changer. If we want to end the epidemic by 2020, they must license PrEP. It's another tool in the armoury against HIV infection.
So at the moment, people that are infected with HIV or HIV positive have access to this drug.
That's
but
right.
People that aren't, that are HIV negative, don't have access to this drug. Is that right?
There's a trial on, a very small trial of about 150 people in Melbourne. They have access to this drug. You can import it at a significant cost, or buy it over the counter at great cost. So there are ways of getting it, but we think this should be on the National Health. It should be subsidised or broaden the pilot testing program.
It should be available to everyone and stop the epidemic. In my eyes.
I agree with you.
I have a very simplistic view. Maybe I should be Prime Minister.
Because Truvada is an antiretroviral.
Yes.
And if you're positive and on it and compliant with your medications generally, you shouldn't be able to pass the virus on.
Look, there are so many issues, aside from PrEP, there are so many issues to do with Victorian AIDS Council that deals with right down to the Positive Living Centre and helping people and getting tested and so much information.
And there's a lot of care and support we do too at the Positive Living Centre. There are many, I think there's about 7,000 people in round figures, which is probably an underestimation of people living with HIV in the state.
Yes.
And there's the Positive Living Centre that helps support people live with the virus. And there's the David Williams Fund, there's community support, there's a transport service, nutritional program, a whole lot of things that happen down the fields.
Now you hear people in the general media say ignorant things like, yes, it's just taking a pill now.
Yes.
It's not as simple as that.
No,
there are a lot of side issues and...
There are lots of things to think it through. Depends on what other things you may be on. Your general health, you've got to be compliant. You need to tick all the boxes and you
change
need to
of life, isn't it?
Talk to a doctor, talk to a clinician.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, what are you doing here? You've got lots of calico. I love calico.
Yes, so do I.
And I love a bag. Are they freebies?
They're freebies, yeah. There's things in there about our hypothetical next Tuesday, the 19th of...
Hopefully this will go to air before then.
Okay. The hypothetical on, VAC's hypothetical on the Queer Odyssey. There was a good one last year, and it's got a cast of politicians, comedians, social commentators, broadcasters. There's a fan because it's so hot. There's condoms, red ribbons.
I need a fan.
There's
Sue Ridge stole my fan the other night.
I can fix you
lovely,
up.
lovely, and I love a bag. I'm a bag lady
and
for my.
I'll give you a fan as well.
Fantastic. You're my new best friend. Look, if anyone wants to contact, they have any issues.
Yep.
Who should they contact? How should they contact?
Go to our website, vac.org.au, or ring us on 98656700 and talk to me, John Hall or Jack Hall, and I can point you in the right direction, steer you through the maze.
Yes.
We cover 4 sites. We've got Pronto here, rapid testing, the PLC, we've got our clinic, great clinical services with our GLBTI community in general practice, and of course our head office with counselling, health promotion, etc.
And you'll also need donations and volunteers.
Always want volunteers. 85% of what we do is done by volunteers, trained volunteers. So if you want to volunteer, come and talk to me. If you want to give us some money, come and talk to me. I'm open to any ideas.
For more than 20 years, you've been a staple foundation of our community. Thank you very much for your work, personally and also generally. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a happy Midsumma.
Thank you. Happy Midsumma to you too.
And I'm not going anywhere till I get my bag.
No, that's cool. I'll give it to you.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, don't feel constricted at all. How's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
What are you doing besides slip stop slapping over here? And
Yeah, we're looking after our people.
Lovely. Nice.
We're living positive Victoria.
oh, are you? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. And what are you doing here? I was drawn by your cartoons. I love
They're
cartoons.
beautiful, aren't they? Well,
Yes.
we're actually part of the Enough campaign, which is an it's a campaign which makes people aware of the discrimination that is placed upon people living with HIV.
Yes.
So based on that, we get people to sign an Enough pledge, enough stigma pledge, and they pledge to challenge HIV with it wherever they see it. They will not allow anyone living with HIV to fear disclosure, and generally you get the gist. It's generally along those lines.
I guess that's a hard thing. That's like getting someone to come out.
Absolutely, and we don't actually tell people you have to come out, but there's the disclosure project as well, which we run, and we encourage people, or we guide people through disclosing their HIV status, which can be a very confronting thing for people.
Okay, now
And so we don't.
an
force
obvious
people.
question: why would you want to disclose your HIV status?
Well, it's a process, I think. I think it's more of a process. I think it's about feeling proud of who you are and not letting HIV define who you are.
And feeling strong.
And feeling strong and resilient. Resilience is a key. It's actually a key to people's health and mental health as well. So we feel that by being resilient, people are able to disclose more readily without fear of discrimination. And whenever they see discrimination, and this isn't just for HIV positive people. This campaign, the Enough campaign, it's
to raise awareness.
It raises awareness for everyone in the community.
To break down that stigma.
Gay, straight,
Because
positive and negative.
in my eyes, I mean, if someone had cancer, there seems to be I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that or anything right with that. Cancer's a terrible thing, just like HIV is, just like any illness or disease is. But if someone had cancer, there isn't any shame in it.
Oh no,
Whereas
you feel sorry for them, and
but with HIV, there's still this shame factor.
It's historically because it's been connected with sexual deviance,
Yes.
so to speak, and the gay community. The gay community has been a subject of stigma for a very long time.
And also drug users and prostitution and stuff like that way back in the beginning.
Absolutely. So
But now it's a much wider worldwide problem.
yes, and when you consider the worldwide statistics, where more than half of the world's HIV population is heterosexual.
Yes.
So it's no longer it's not a disease of sexuality at all.
HIV doesn't discriminate.
No, it doesn't.
So I think your work is very valid and very good. How can people help you?
Well, signing the Enough pledge would be one way.
Which the viewers can't be doing right here and now. So can they contact you?
You don't have to actually come here to the stall and sign up live. You can actually log on to the website enough.org.au. Enough, spelled ENUF. .org.au, and you can sign your pledge there.
And you're with Positive Living Victoria?
Living Positive Victoria.
Very important to get it the right way around. I must be a bit dyslexic.
Living Positive Victoria.
It might be the
Living
heat.
Positive Victoria, yes.
Thank you very much for talking to me. You have a lovely Midsumma,
Thank you, you
and
too.
I will sign your pledge. Actually, I signed the pledge online the other
good
day,
idea. Yeah.
but I thought the viewers should know about you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for
Take
talking
care.
to me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice talking.
Hello.
Afternoon.
How can I not film you? You are just gloriously yellow.
Yellow is good. It's a colour of happy.
It is. I think yellow is the colour of friendship, actually, when you buy yellow flowers.
That is too.
So why were you inspired for yellow?
It was this particular parasol. It's a favourite.
At all, the parasol was what dictated it all.
Indonesian safari park.
Oh, okay. And who's your little friend?
This is Gandhi, the magnificent wonder dog.
Hello, gorgeous. I love how people bring their dogs to Carnival. Are you having good Midsumma?
Oh, it's too hot.
Too hot. Get in the shade. There's lovely trees over there.
I wanted to get properly dressed up.
You did. Well, thanks for talking to me. Wow,
worries.
love your work.
Thank you kindly. One
Bye.
must dress appropriately.
Thank you.
Talk to your heart, your soul, your brain. I can't change your life, but then again, it's just art. Then again, it's just art. No, I'm not playing, no way, I'm not playing. I'm not crazy, I just love to play.